Hey guys, it's been a while since I did a video like this. I think the last one I did like this, I was moving, and as you can see, if you haven't been following me, I am moved, pretty much. The unpacking process is been a long one, but it's good to do it kind of at our own pace. We're not rushed right now, so things have been good. For those of you who happen to be new to the channel, welcome. If this is your first video for some weird reason, you guys get to know what I'm going to be doing going forward. For everyone else, I told you guys this video was coming at the end of my vacation, or my first vacation. So here it is. This is just a little update about what's going to be happening on the channel, on my Twitch channel, going forward at least into the next month. And then I'm going to fix myself. Boom. At least into the next month, and then what's kind of going to go on from there. So first, we are going to be back at streaming on Tuesday. And I don't know when this video is going up, either today, which is Sunday, or tomorrow, which is Monday. So if you guys want to come see me stream, there is a link in the description box down below. Be sure to click that, head over to the Twitch page, and you can find my schedule there. I stream and will be streaming going forward every Tuesday, Thursday, and every other Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Friday's time varies. We typically start sometime around 9:30, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Now, the important part, what am I going to be streaming? So while I was away on vacation, I had the urge to play all the video games, because that typically happens when I can't play video games. I get the urge to fucking play everything. So, what I'm going to be playing going forward, and how I'm going to be handling my streams and my channel, is I'm going to really double down on playing what I want to play, whatever I'm in the mood to play at that any given time. You know, everyone talks about not looking at analytics, not looking at followers, not looking at numbers, all that stuff, which is cool, whatever. I am past that point, at least on my journey. I'm at a point where I don't need to look at that numbers. If there's nobody in my stream, then I'm just going to play the game and have a fucking fun time. If there's people in my stream, then I'm going to interact with them. So going forward, the main single-player game that I'm going to be playing on stream is going to be Spider-Man for the PS4. That's going to start Tuesday, and that's typically going to be the big single-player game. Now, the reason why I'm specifying that it's single-player is because there's going to be a bunch of other games that I'm going to want to play, and if they happen instead of Spider-Man, then they're going to happen instead of Spider-Man. I really want to get back into Destiny, especially with Season of Opulence kind of being in full force right now. There's a lot of exotics I want to get. First of all, I want to get my Hunter up to 750 power. I want to, do the Menagerie. I want to raid with my clan. There's a lot of stuff I want to do in that game, and if I limit myself to very little time to play it, I'm never going to get to do it. So expect more Destiny streams, because there's going to be nights where I want to play Destiny, and that's what we're going to play. And you guys can come hang out and watch me grind up power, and we'll do the same thing we always do. We'll bullshit, tell jokes, and I'll try and be funny. On top of that, you guys typically know that Friday streams are typically my multiplayer streams. That's when me and Salt get together. We're still going to be playing Fallout. We're going to chip away through at that. Apex Legends Season 2 just started, so I'm sure we're going to be playing Apex. At least I'm going to be playing Apex. Whether or not Salt joins me is entirely up to him. But as always, that's going to be like the fun multiplayer night. We may have some people from the community come in, if there's anybody around. So that's pretty much everything on the Twitch side. The way I'm going to kind of handle my games, and I'm going to update all my information on Twitch so it reflects this, is I typically want to focus on one big single-player game, and then after we beat that, move on to something else. This is mainly not because if I don't play just one game, I'm never going to beat a game. It's not that. This is mainly because my hard drive on my PS4 is pretty much full, so I can really only have one big single-player game on at any given time. And I still have Kingdom Hearts, which I'm working on the back burner. I'm going and getting treasure chests, and I'm doing battle portals, and I'm getting synthesis items and the flans, and that's all stuff I'm doing at my pace, because I like working through that in chunks. I don't like working like all at once. Like, I probably couldn't do that, a stream of that. I tried that back when I played Infamous Second Son, and it wasn't fun. It got kind of tedious, and I learned from that. I like completing certain games and 100%ing certain games, but I can't sit there for 2-3 hours and do that straight through and be entertaining. It's something that I'm just not able to do. But I still do it on the back burner. So once at least I get all the treasures, I get all the emblems, I synthesize, once I have all the materials to make the Ultima weapon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a stream where we log on, we make the Ultima weapon, we fight the secret boss, we fight the final boss, and we watch the secret movie. Now, I had the secret movie spoiled for me just a tiny bit a while ago, but I don't really remember what happens, but I haven't seen it yet. So that's going to be fun. I haven't attempted the secret boss. I haven't really played Kingdom Hearts in a while. So we're going to do that. That's going to be a stream for that. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of going to go on the back burner until the winter when the DLC comes out, which is Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. So that's that if you were wondering what's going on with Kingdom Hearts. Don't worry, we're going to get to the secret boss. We're going to get to all that stuff eventually. I'm just working on that at my own pace. If you're wondering what we're doing on Twitch, now you know. We're going to be playing Spider-Man. We're going to be playing some Destiny. We're going to be playing some Fallout, Apex sprinkled out. They're all going to be kind of here and there. Nothing's really set in stone. There. Now, I've talked about this before on my Twitch streams, and I want to direct this here. This is how I'm going to be handling my streams, at least for the time being. I want to see how this works. If it doesn't work for me, then I'm going to change it up. But this is what I want to do. So, right now we're playing Spider-Man. Now, Spider-Man is a big open world game. Now, depending how invested I get into it, and depending, how much of the side content I do, I may or may not complete it, but that's not the point. The point is, after Spider-Man, I'm going to be playing a much smaller game. Now, not necessarily indie, but I'm not going to jump into an open world game right off the bat. I tried that with The Witcher. When I beat The Witcher 3 last year, I went right into Horizon Zero Dawn, and I got burnt out super quick. Now, I know what you're saying. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a pretty big game. Yeah, but it's not a big open world game like Spider-Man or The Witcher. Each world is pretty big and massive, but they're all self-contained, and it has a linear story. There's a progression, there's beats. There's no mission select, stuff like that. So games like Far Cry, Horizon, Persona, all of those games that are on my backlog, I'm not going to jump into them right away. Like we kind of did that with Trover, right? We played Trover for a while. Trover was a lot of fun. There are a lot of smaller games that I have that I want to play, and they're going to kind of be my buffer between my big open world games. So, for example, PlayStation Plus last month gave me Sonic Mania Plus. I think it was Plus. It may have just been Sonic Mania. I've wanted to play Sonic Mania for a long time, so it might happen in between Spider-Man streams, or it might happen at the end of the game. But after Spider-Man, I'm going to be playing a smaller title. Now, that could be Sonic Mania. I noticed I'm looking up like this, and I don't know why. That could be Sonic Mania. That could be Spyro the Dragon. I still have Spyro 2 and 3 to beat. That could be any of the original Crash Bandicoot games, because I do have the N. Satan Trilogy. It could be an indie game that I have sitting on my PS4 in my library. I don't know. And I'll decide that as I go along. But just as a heads up, streams are now going to be one big open world game, at least while I'm working through my backlog list, and then a smaller game like Spyro or like Sonic or like Crash. Something that I can pick up and put down, maybe just to buffer. Even if I don't beat it, I can be like, okay, now I want to play Persona, or now I want to play Horizon, and then I can shift back to that style of game. Other than that, I am continuing my gym journey up until September, and this is why. On vacation, I had this kind of moment of realization where I realized that I really want to start making more content, and I just currently don't have the time to do it because of everything going on in my life. Once September rolls around, my goal is to buckle down a little bit more on content creation, because I hopefully will be in a better place health-wise and mental health-wise, and I'm doing pretty good right now on working towards that goal. So we'll make an update as we go along, and if you guys want more day-to-day updates, please feel free to follow me on Instagram. The link for Instagram is also down below in the description box. So I'm looking at my phone camera, and I'm looking at my timer. I'm running out of time on recording this video, so I'm just going to kind of wrap this up and just bullet point everything that's kind of happened. And maybe if I figure out how to do it in editing, I'll put those bullet points right here. So let's break it down. 1, streams are returning. at least 2 times a week and 3 times every other week. 2, we're going to be playing big open world games buffered by smaller titles, like from Spider-Man into Sonic or into Spyro or into Crash Bandicoot. 3, every other Friday is going to be multiplayer night in which we dive into the Fallout game, Apex, that kind of stuff. And 4, I'm doubling down on doing what makes me happy, and what makes me happy is playing whatever I'm in the mood for. And I've said that I was going to do that, but now I'm going to double down on that. So 4 is expect more streams of different games throughout the week. We won't necessarily be playing the same thing every night of stream. We could be playing Destiny, we could be playing Spider-Man, we could be playing anything I'm in the mood to play. And 5, I will update this towards the end of the summer, but hopefully by September I will be able to buckle down and start making more content. That at least is my goal. So, that's everything all said and done. With that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's not necessarily the normal kind of video I make on my channel, but if you did like this video, please feel free to like it or do all that fancy stuff that YouTube asks you to do. I really don't care, but I'm going to say it anyway. Feel free to like the video. If you had any comments on stuff that I'm talking about, or you want to know more in-depth stuff about what's going on Twitch, on my channel, please feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, guys, you can always subscribe. Other than that, that's all the time I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you next time.